Hi mga ka-Josarap! This is Crazy, ang yung hap-Josa, ang sarap! So, joke lang po. For today's vlog, we will be talking about SRS, so usapang Kipayan. So, before we will be talking about the SRS or the Sexual Reassignment Surgery topic, magkaroon lang po ako ng real talk about trans woman. Okay? Being trans in the Philippines po, we are considered as gay, which is very wrong. Okay? Kaya nga po, may LGBTQ and plus na tinatawag dahil meron pong kanya-kanyang specification. Okay? Which is nakakalungkot sa Pinas na iisa lang yung specification ng bawat gender preference po. So, inuulit ko lang po, yung L, which is the lesbian, G for the gay, B for the bisexual, T for the trans woman, and Q for the queer and etc. Okay? So, let's calibrate our mind even sa mga trans Pinay dyan na tayo po ay trans woman. Magkaiba po ang gay sa trans woman. Okay? Kaya nawiwili po yung ibang tao na tawagin tayong bakla because tayo rin po kinukonsider natin yung sarili natin na bakla instead of trans woman. So yun po. And another thing, kung sinabi pong trans woman in the Philippines, ang alam lang po nila sa trans woman, operada na po, which is very wrong. Meron po tayong tatlong classification ng trans woman. Pre-op trans woman, ito yung mga nag-undergo ng hormone replacement therapy at unting-unting binabago yung kanilang sarili. At in the future po, ay gusto nilang magpa-opera. Okay? Ang non-op trans woman naman is ito po yung mga trans woman na binabago nilang na gumagamit ng hormones therapy pero wala pong balak magpa-opera. Okay? Unlike the post-op trans woman naman po, ito po yung trans woman na operada na po. So, ayan mga guys. Let's proceed now to the topic which is the SRS. Ano ba yung SRS? This is a sexual reassignment surgery. Meron din ibang tawag. We have the sex affirmation surgery. We have also the sex change surgery. We have also the gender reassignment surgery. Okay? These terms, medical terms, are just the same. Okay? Ano ba ang tinatawag na SRS? It is a surgical procedure in which you are altering the genitalia from one gender to another. Okay? This is also known medically as genitoplasty. Ang SRS din po, ito po yung tinatawag na, yung sinasabi kong itinatama mo yung mali. Ano ba yung mali? Okay? This is the condition of, yung tinatawag na dysphoria. Okay? Your physical attribute is different from what you feel emotionally and intuitively. SRS is the best option to all the trans women na gustong to lessen the HRT, to discontinue the anti-androgen, to avoid further damage to your body, to your organ. Okay? SRS or orchiectomy. Yun po ang aking sinasuggest. Okay? Para hindi forever na nagtitake kayo ng high dosage of anti-androgen, high dosage of HRT. So, yan mga kasisi, dapat pag nagpa-SRS ka po, dapat sigurado ka na 100%. Dapat hindi 99, dapat 100%. Dahil ang SRS po ay irreversible. Hindi mo na maibabalik yung natanggal na itlog, natanggal na yung penis. Okay? And everything. So, before you will undergo SRS, dapat you need to prepare yourself. One is psychologically. Dapat yung emotion mo ay stable for the changes na mangyayari. Okay? Dapat yung nararamdaman mo ay stable. Next is mentality. Dapat yung pag-iisip mo ay nakatuon. Babago na magaganap sa inyong katawan, na mawawalan ka na ng itlog, na mawawalan ka na ng penis, na magkakaroon ka na ng neo-vagina. Dapat yun yung nasa isip nyo before the SRS. Okay, next is we have financially. Okay, dapat hindi exact yung pera mo, dapat more. Okay, dapat mas more than sa eksakto. Okay? Because hindi po natatapos yung paggamit mo ng pera after the surgery. Okay? Dahil kailangan mo pang bumili ng betadine, sanitary pad, mga feminine wash mo, mga cans, mga ganyan. So, dapat handa ka sa financially about this. Okay? Financially stable ka dapat. Dahil sa mga ganitong mga bagay-bagay na kailangan mong bilhin during or after the surgery. Okay? The next is socially. Okay? Socially is dapat handa rin yung pamilya mo. Dapat pinaalam mo rin sa pamilya mo na mag-undergo ka ng SRS. Okay? Tapos, dapat handa ka din na sa mga pagbabago sa environment mo kapag kapag SRS ka na. Dahil iba ang trato. Okay? Based on my experience, iba ang trato in terms kapag ikaw ay kipayan na. Okay? Kapag post-op transwoman ka na. Okay. So, kapag hindi ka pinapayagan ng pamilya mo about this, and you are adult na, then you can decide on yourself na po. Kung financially stable ka naman, at decidido ka na, then pwede ka nang mag-decide on your own. Okay, spiritually naman, syempre, you are praying that this procedure na malagpasan mo. Okay, you are praying na walang complication, na walang mangyaring masama sa inyo. Okay? Then also, sa spiritual naman, praying na yung pagbabago sa inyong katawan ay ma-accept mo at desidido ka na talaga. Then the next one, for medically, ano yung mga preparation mo? Okay? One is no smoking, 2 days prior to your surgery and a month after your surgery. Okay? Then vitamin E, 1 day before. Aspirin is dapat wala kang tinitake na aspirin 2 weeks prior to your surgery. Yung mga yon, physically healthy ka. Ayun. Tapos, before your surgery also, magkakaroon ng laboratory test. Okay? To check for your health status. Lalo na kung ikaw ay may edad na at mag-undergo ka ng SRS, dapat sine-check yung health status. Then, the hormones. Okay, stop your hormones 2 weeks prior to your surgery. Tapos, prior to your surgery or upon your consultation with the doctor, psychiatric test, psychiatric evaluation letter during your consultation with your preferred doctor, or after your consultation, i-refer ka ng doctor mo sa psychiatrist. Tapos, dadalhin mo na lang yung yung psychiatric evaluation letter mo sa kanya during the operation po. Okay? Then, consultation din, dapat you need to divulge if you have any serious medical history po. Okay? Katulad ng kung merong sakit sa puso, high blood ka ba, diabetic ka ba, yun po. Then, sasabihin ka ng doktor bago yung surgery mo, midnight prior to your surgery, magkakaroon ka ng fasting po. Hindi ka na iinom ng tubig, hindi ka na rin kakain midnight before, prior to your surgery. So, mostly yun po yung mga preparation. Bago ka pumili or ma-assess kung anong technique yung bagay sa'yo, titignan muna yung haba ng inyong penis. Okay? Kapag long penis ka, greater than 6 inches yung penis mo, pwedeng penile inversion lang. Kapag naman 2 inches to 6 inches naman, nasa medium ka. Pwedeng technique sa'yo is the penile inversion together with scrotal skin grafting. Kapag naman short penis ka, yung less than 2 inches, i-suggest sa'yo is sigmoid vaginoplasty, pwede ring peritoneal vaginoplasty, pwede rin pong yung skin grafting with scrotal skin vaginoplasty. Yun po. Punta na tayo sa mga technique ng mga SRS. Okay, we have different kind of technique in terms of SRS. Okay, I will just give you a brief description about this technique, and I will have a different blog in every technique kasi madaming eksena ang bawat isa. Okay, the first one is the penile inversion with scrotal skin grafting po. Yun po yung unang technique natin. Okay? Mostly, ito yung technique, this is an old technique na ginagawa ng mga doktor. Okay? So, if your penile size is 6 inches and above, pwedeng penile inversion lang. Okay? Kahit wala ng scrotal skin grafting. Pero pag yung penile size mo is within 2 inches to 6 inches, pwede yung penile inversion together with the scrotal skin grafting po. Okay? Paano ba ginagawa ito? Yung penile skin, yung po yung ini-invert nila paloob para gumawa po ng vaginal canal. Okay? Dito sa technique na to, penile size is crucial po. And the tip of the penis, yun yung ginagawa nilang clitoris po. Okay? And the other parts, the labia minora, labia majora, okay? Iko-construct na lang nila. So the next technique is the non-inversion sigmoid vaginoplasty. Okay, ano naman ito? Ito yung pagkuha ng intestine, o yung tinatawag part ng intestine, yung sigmoid part ng intestine natin, at yun yung gagamitin para gumawa ng vaginal lining. Kapag po yung penile size mo is less than 2 cm, pwedeng itong gamitin, the sigmoid vaginoplasty. Okay? Ito rin yung ginagamit pag kunyari ikaw ay nag-undergo na ng SRS, tapos nagkaroon ng vaginal prolapse, nagkaroon ng short vaginal canal. Okay? Then pwede pong gawin itong sigmoid vaginoplasty. Yun po. Ito ay if you want to have a self-lubrication and to have an adequate depth, pwede po itong sigmoid vaginoplasty. Okay, paano po ito ginagawa? Kaya lang, very risky po ito kasi dalawang procedure ang gagawin sa'yo. Kukuha ng, ihiwa po sila sa abdomen part mo, like in a long transverse cut, like the cesarean, tapos magkakat ng colon, then yung sigmoid colon na yon, kukunin nila at yun yung gagamitin nila for vaginal canal grafting, which is very risky. Yun nga, yung sinasabi pa nila kung may amoy daw po yon, is actually meron po. Okay, but as you go on, nawawala naman yun. And through proper cleaning po, nawawala naman. 20 cm segment used for grafting ng vaginal canal. The next technique naman po, this is a non-penile inversion with the use of the skin grafting. Okay? Yung nag-harvest sila ng skin mo para gumawa ng vaginal canal. Okay? Ano yung mga skin na yon? Pwede yung scrotal skin, pwede yung sa groin, sa singit, pwede sa perineal area, pwede sa abdomen area. Okay? Ang pangit lang dito, pag kumuha ng skin sa isang parte, syempre mag-i-scar yon. Okay? Kaya mostly ang ginagamit nila sa singit para hindi kita yung scar. Ang scar naman ng sigmoid SRS, sigmoid vaginoplasty, ang scar is sa abdomen. Okay? Dito sa technique naman ito with the skin grafting is kung saan kinuha yung skin. Mas less risky po ito than the sigmoid vaginoplasty. Yun po. So, you are asking me, syempre, pag kumuha ng skin na tapos may buhok, okay? Mostly, the doctor will dissect the skin grafting. They only get the upper layer of the dermal layer. Tapos, kung saan naka-embedded yung hair follicles, hindi po nila kukunin. Para hindi tumubo yung hair sa loob ng vaginal canal. Scrotal skin is intact at hindi nag-shrink yung yung scrotal skin mo, pwede yon. Okay? Pero kapag maliit yung scrotal skin mo, o yung lalagyanan ng itlog, pwede silang kumuha sa ibang part, sa groin, sa perineal area, and the abdomen. To stabilize this skin grafting, okay, packing will put inside the vaginal canal, vaginal lining for 6 to 7 days for stabilization and for proper vascularization of the skin grafting po. So, yan po yung isang technique. Okay? Ito rin po ay pwedeng gamitin if you have, nagpa-SRS ka na, tapos hindi ka satisfied about your length o yung lalim ng caps mo, yung kipay mo, pwede mo itong ipagawa. Skin grafting. Okay? Para magkaroon ng satisfactory depth. Okay? So, the next technique is what you call the cosmetic SRS. Ito pong technique na ito is just appearance of female reproductive system lang po. There is no functional creation of the vaginal canal. Okay? So meaning, hindi mo ito pwedeng gamitin for sexual pleasure. Okay? Syempre, yung iba, ganun naman yung, may mga ganung request yung ibang pasyente. But you can still achieve your orgasm, your sexual pleasure sa kahit walang penetration na magaganap. Okay? Kasi itong cosmetic SRS na to, the WHO, yung physical appearance ng female reproductive na parts is nandoon. Yung clitoris, labia mayora, labia minora, yung mga ganon. Wala lang itong vaginal canal. Okay? Paano mo ma-achieve ang orgasm here because of the clitoris? This is very sensitive part of the vagina, the neo-vaginal creation. The non-inversion technique using the peritoneal grafting. Okay, ano naman ito? This is just a new discovery na pwedeng gamitin yung peritoneal part ng isang tao to create a new neo-vaginal canal. Okay? Again, this is just for a clinical trial, but malaki ang potential nito. Ang disadvantage lang muna nito is because we have a lack of long-term clinical data about the outcome. Meron man ng mga nagpagawa nito, but less pa yung data about their post-operative outcome. But ginagawa na ito sa ibang parte. I think sa US ginagawa na ito. India, may gumagawa na rin ito. So, paano ba ginagawa ito? A laparoscope and other instrument po ay ipapasok sa abdominal area. So, magkakaroon ng dissection of the potential space between the lower urinary tract and the rectum. Okay, by pulling nito, ipupull nila. Okay? So, yun yung gagamitin to create a vaginal canal po. Then, the other part ng like the penis, the skin of the penis, the scrotal, yun yung gagamitin nila for clitoroplasty, okay? For labiaplasty. Ano bang benefits ng ito, peritoneal? Okay? Kasi malaki ang potential nito kung magiging widely and nagkaroon na ng mabuting pagkaroon ng clinical trial or pagkakaroon ng maraming data for the post-op outcome nito. Okay, self-lubricating ito with some elasticity. Tapos, more vaginal depth. Tapos, less yung pre-op hair removal. Then, less din yung risk for vaginal prolapse. Less risky ito than the sigmoid vaginoplasty. Okay, plus walang no odorous mucus discharge. Okay, kasi yun yung isa sa disadvantage ng sigmoid vaginoplasty dahil nakakaroon ng odorous mucus discharge. Unlike sa peritoneal, wala po. And no need to monitor the colon pathology. Okay? Kasi kapag sa sigmoid technique, dapat nagkakaroon ng sigmoid pathology, the colon pathology. The issue when you are doing the SRS is yung hair. Okay? Removal of hair sa part ng penis or also the scrotal area. Kasi ito yung magagamitin for skin grafting para gumawa also ng neovagina. So, one is, yung ginagamit is electrolysis and the laser. Yun po ang pwedeng gamitin. Okay? Prior to your surgery. So, next naman is, ano ba yung anesthesia? So, most probably dapat, this is a major surgery. So, dapat general anesthesia. Okay? But isang doktor sa Thailand na local anesthesia, conscious sedation yung ginagamit niya, which is si Dr. Tet. Okay? But most probably, this is a major surgery, dapat general anesthesia po. During the SRS, syempre pupunta ka sa hospital na pag gaganapan ng inyong surgery, then the nurse will prepare you for the operation, magkakaroon ng enema, ayan. Tapos, isi-shave yung hair. Okay? Kung nag-ano ka naman, mostly si-shave nila yung hair sa reproductive, kung ano ka naman, hairless ka naman, much better. Okay? Then after that, taking out the vital signs. Then, when everything is okay. Tapos magpapalit ka na ng lab gowns mo, then ita-transport ka nila sa operating room. Okay? Then iaano ka na nila, papahigain ka na nila sa operating bed. Then they will put na ano yung mga ilalagay nila. Siyempre, dextrose ka na nila. Tapos prevent perioperative hypothermia. Ayan. Tapos nag-ano rin sila, lalagay din sila ng silicone cushion kasi nakabuka ka on the process of the surgery. This is to avoid neuromuscular dysfunction. And also yung tinatawag na pneumatic intermittent pump device. Okay, this is to avoid deep vein thrombosis. Okay, yun yung mga ginagawa ng mga nurses during the operation po. Nurses and the doctors during the operation po. Tapos induction of the anesthesia. Tapos wala ka nang malayan. Okay? So, ano yung i-expect mo after kapag nasa recovery room ka na? So, or nasa room ka na, nasa ward ka na, is merong, the doctor will prescribe you mga pain relievers. Okay? Pwedeng injectables, pwedeng orals, pwedeng epidural block. Then, meron ka na rin catheter during the time. Tapos, most probably, they will put you on the semi-powderish position. Tapos yun nga mga kabeshi, mamamalagi kayo kung hospital yan. Depende sa mga doktor. Okay? For Doc Kuldek, 4 days. May 7 days, may 10 days. Depende kung ano yung kinuha nyo. Tapos yung ibang doktor naman, 7 days. Ganyan. Si Doc Tep, depende. 1 day, 2 days, 3 hanggang 3 days po. Depende sa kalagayan that time. Okay? Other doctors, mostly, mga 4 days, ganyan din. 4 days, 5 days, 6 days. Something like that. Then after that, they will give you kapag okay ka na, stabilize na yung status mo, after 4 days, post-operative instruction for SRS. Okay? For that, dapat hindi ka nag-smoke, no smoking, no alcohol. Okay? Then, activities as tolerated. Okay? Early ambulation. Yung 2 weeks dapat strictly ka na magre-rest. Okay? You can move during the stay sa hotel, pero you are strictly bed rest dapat. Tapos, medication. Itong medication naman, during your discharge, didiscuss naman ng nurses sa inyo about the medication, your pain reliever and the antibiotic. Yung hormones mo, you are not allowed to take hormones during the course of your antibiotic and pain reliever. Okay? Mag-take na lang po kayo ng hormones kapag nakauwi na kayo. Okay? Because as we all know that hormones ay nakakalapot ng dugo. It is risk for deep vein thrombosis, okay, blood clotting, something like that. And hormones will affect the circulation of the blood from the surgical site that will result to slow healing process. Yung diet naman po, itong diet na to, dapat sundin nyo ito. Yung ginawa sa inyo is, ang technique na ginawa sa inyo is the sigmoid vaginoplasty. Most probably, kapag ito yung technique sa inyo, magki-clear liquid muna kayo, then and the full liquid diet, then after then the soft diet, something like that. Don't worry, this diet will be discussed during your post-op discharge instruction po. Okay, most probably kapag inversion naman, ano lang yan, mga full liquid diet to soft diet. For the first week, the second week, diet as tolerated na. So, yun nga, they will also teach you aftercare, kung paano maglinis ng caps, tapos bibigyan din kayo dilator kung yung doctor is requiring you to use dilator. Ano pa? Pads, sanitary pads, betadine, a septo syringe for cleaning your neo-vagina. Tapos, ayun, lubricant din, nagbibigay sila. These are all depende sa doktor, sa clinic, yung services bibigyan din kayo ng follow-up letter kung kailan tatanggalin yung catheter nyo. Most probably 10 days, others are 16 days, something like that. So, ano yung mga mararamdaman mo after the surgery kapag nakabalik ka na sa ward mo? One is pain. Yan, syempre, naghiwa. Pangalawa is bleeding. Okay, syempre, naghiwa pa din. Pamamaga. Ayan. Tapos, restriction of your movement kasi nakabuka ka lang. Okay? Hindi ka pwedeng maglalakad muna. Hematoma, bruising sa part sa surgical site. Okay? So, punta tayo sa complications. What are some complications? One is infection. Okay? Pangalawa, kaya nga may mga antibiotic tayo. And also, meron tayong mga anti-swelling. Pangatlo, mga complication is ang profuse bleeding. Pangatlo is dehiscence. Dehiscence yung paglabas ng organ sa labas dahil hindi intact yung pagkaka-suture ng sugat. Okay? And also, yung tinatawag na short vaginal canal and also yung tinatawag na vaginal prolapse. Ano ba tong dalawang to? Shortening of the vaginal canal and yung vaginal prolapse. Okay? Bakit nangyayari ito? One is because insufficient yung creation ng vaginal tunnel, inadequate din yung skin grafting. Okay, during the SRS operation. Pangalawa, baka nagkakaroon nito is because of the poor healing inside the vaginal canal due to skin grafting failure and post anti-inflammatory scar. Okay, and number 3 is failure to maintain the original depth by stopping or ignoring the dilation or the scheduled dilation. Yun, masusolusyonan pa po ba to? Yes, masusolusyonan pa din pa naman to. Kasi marami naman tayong mga iba pang techniques. One is, kapag nagkaroon ng shortening of the vaginal canal and also may nagkaroon ng vaginal prolapse, pwedeng i-remove yung post-inflammatory scar sa loob. Pangalawa is, pwede kang SRS again with the use of the sigmoid vaginoplasty or this non-penile inversion with the use of the skin grafting or the peritoneal vaginoplasty. Okay? Pagliit. Okay? Ng urethral tunnel. Okay? After ng pagtanggal ng catheter, okay? Yung some of the trans na experience yung pagliit, hindi nakakaihi agad. So, yan mga kabeshi, ginawa ko muna to give you a brief description of the SRS before yung aking SRS story. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and click the bell button for any notification.